Hello, everyone. Just wanted to do a quick introduction to the video I made. I was getting ready to post it, and I wanted to make sure that I acknowledged why I even decided to do this. And it was because Mr. CC22 Report and Miss Adrian's live stream here, they were talking about the incident, the assault basically by Thomas to Clark, and how it was handled and all that. And I had been thinking about maybe going and showing clips because right now all we are seeing mostly is slow mos, right? Like we aren't seeing from the whole shot of the wide screen shot of the game and it happening in real time. And then also I was curious, where were the refs? Where was the position of the refs? Where were the position of the players? All of that. So I decided to go ahead and do this. I was hoping, and maybe somebody else had done this already, but I'm doing this, and here it is. And thank you, Miss Adrian. And I really appreciate being a part of your community and helping us also find CC22. He's a great addition. And I appreciate you all and enjoy. Okay, I've been thinking about this for a minute. However, I don't have the ability to screen record. I haven't been able to figure that out, and I don't really want to take the time to figure out how to circumvent the DRM with the WNBA app. But one of the things I've been thinking about is, where were the refs in relation to, the angles that they had when this happened? And I'm going to show real quickly as well how fast this happened, because it did happen very fast, very quickly. But I want to just point out something, and I will kind of make little circles to show where they are. But from what I can tell, and probably more people understand this better than I do, that the refs are always trying to keep a triangle. See how they're kind of in a triangle right now, right? And the video that we saw initially, where we can see AT coming down on her neck, is a direct angle where that ref is on the left there. You can kind of see her. So they're saying they didn't see, right? I will repeat again, it does happen very fast. It's just kind of amazing. The other thing too is just, it's hard to say, because so many people, we've got all these eyes looking directly at that spot. And I will remember, even when I was watching the game, I saw her on the ground, but I didn't really put two and two together that she was being, affected the way that she was. And I want to go ahead and play this real quickly, see if I can. Okay, so I decided to mute it. I went back, decided to mute it and just play this again. So here we go. Oh, geez. Come on. So I went too far back. Okay, here's the start. We're at the second period, top about 7 minutes in. And this is when it happens. Okay, so bam, she falls, boom. It's fast. It's fast. We're coming back to look at this again in a slower speed. And my argument here is that really the high and tight ref sees it and doesn't do anything about it. So we're going to play the slow-mo. We're coming in here, and it's about ready to happen. And everybody's looking in that direction, right? We don't see the high and tight ref yet. There she is. The ball is still there. It hasn't quite happened yet. And once again, try and remember how quickly this happens. So, okay. And then bam. Okay. I don't have a good angle on this. I wish this was out of the way. I had another point when I actually paused better, where you can see that everybody's looking at this ball, right? The ball, the ball, the ball, the ball. Well, maybe not the ref there. Huh, she's kind of got a good angle there, doesn't she? She's looking here. She's seen it. I believe she's seen it. because watch what she does. Look how she jumps forward. Oh, hey, Caitlyn was getting assaulted. Maybe I should do something about that. But then she realizes no one saw it because look how Hines is. AB's got the ball. We're all worried about the ball. Sophie's worried about the ball, right? Because she's like, hey, give me the ball. Oh, girl's still on her knees here. This is where she's going to get ready to step over her. I believe she saw it. I believe her walking forward. She's thinking about blowing her whistle. This ref is looking at this ball now. She's focused on here. Like, how are all three refs just looking at the ball when we know there's animosity? We know how AT is. And we know that they don't like Caitlyn, the players. We know that they're going to try and mess around, right? I kind of want, let's run it back a little bit. Let's go again. Let's look at this again. Going slow. This is where it starts. We're all kind of looking there. That's when the knee is coming in. And like I said, I wish this isn't in the way because we can't really see the direction. But holy cow, how can she, right? She's here. It looks like maybe this player is in the way, but we know from, and I'm going to add the other angle that was shown on X. I'll probably clip that in here. Okay, so here's the other angle I found on X, and I'm not upgraded, so I can't download it from there. So I'm doing this again with the phone. But anyways, this is what I'm talking about. Now you'll see the ref's pant leg come into frame. So she was close enough, and I'm going to kind of show her going, and we know where the high and tight ref is, right? And you're going to see her pant leg come into his frame. Bam, right there. I want to point out something that I missed with showing you this part from this angle and then showing how, her pant leg enters the screen that I didn't put. I don't know why I didn't realize it at the time, but I noticed it and I realized it as I'm going over this video again before I upload. Her pant leg is from when she runs up, right? Like I already showed you. She has a moment where she takes a few steps forward. And that's when we see her pant leg. Duh. Some of y'all probably already realized that. I just now realized that. So that in my mind makes it even more probable that she saw it. Because the angle that we're seeing from where the other player is standing and where the ref is standing, she saw it. And that she sees it. She runs up like, oh, and then she doesn't call it because she realizes in that moment that no one else saw it, right? Because if other people had seen it, her teammates, especially Sophie, Hines, if they had seen it, they would have done something. Sophie, Hines would have ran up there like, what the heck? Get your hand off her neck. But she didn't. They did not see it. They did not react to it. So then she took the opportunity not to call it. She is, right? And Caitlyn's going to go in that direction to talk to somebody. We aren't really able to see but she's walking over in that direction. So she's getting ready to talk to that lady like, what the heck? So in that moment, why I'm pointing this out is because in that moment, that's when she's probably telling him, did you not see them? She was on my neck. She kneed me in the groin. And here is the other thing. I'm actually going to, whoops, I messed this up. I'm going to go back again. And I'm going to unmute this now. Because I had thought that the clip where we've been seeing where the commentators were talking about, oh, blah, 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 and then find Maisha Hines Allen was them talking about something else, but
here's what hustle plays are all about. You got 3 Phoenix players around Caitlin Clark, and yeah, it's physical out there. But what I said before, as far from the defensive end, both teams have played better and more upright on the defensive end.
So, granted, okay, we don't see the neck thing until later. Maybe she didn't even see the groin thing because, quite honestly, I don't remember seeing that shot during the game. I don't remember them talking about that. So either I was checked out, I was doing something else, or whatever, but the commentator saying, "Oh, look, here they are, just being all physical, oh, this is how the game is wild to me. Is wild. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to show y'all with this kicked ball and an example of how this ref does this to help the Fever lose for whatever reason, whether it's deliberate or she's just a bad ref. Either way, there has to be some type of accountability, and this is why. So we're going to do this in full speed first. I apologize for the unfocused. Wish I had a better picture to show. So let's run it back. We'll turn down the speed to show it even better, hopefully. And kind of go ahead. And here's where it happens. I believe she kicks it about right there. Right there. Could you see how, man, I wish I had a better stuff going on. But we've got the ref here. There's no way she didn't see that ball get kicked. Let's run this back a little bit. Let's see it again. I got a storm brewing, and I just want to get this done because this is important to me. So here we go, going slow. So you can tell it's kicked because of how the ball moves. Boom, right there, kicked it. Oh my gosh, this is wild. So she's not calling it. I believe she kicks it again. Watch, right there. Oh, just not gonna call it. Not gonna call, because if she had called that kick ball, the Fever would have had it. If the first kick was before they crossed over the half court line, the Fever would have been in prime position to make a play with enough seconds left. They could have tied it or gotten a 3 off, So these refs do what they can so that the Fever will lose. I do not know why. We probably will never know why. And if we just keep doing what we're doing, meaning the WNBA, the ref union, is there a union? I don't know. The Association of Refs, whoever's the head of it. If nobody comes along and gives them accountability, these players are going to keep doing what they're doing, and the refs are going to keep doing this. And it'll be a miracle if the Fever can fight against it. What do they do against this? What can they do? They can play the best that they can play, but I don't know. It's going to end up with Caitlin Clark hurt, that's for sure, if they keep calling stuff like this. And then these close games. How many close games have we had? Have they lost? And I would say if we went back with each game and looked at every play, every call, that more than likely those games were decided by bad ref calls, bad fouls. So thanks for hanging in there, anybody who did. It's just a little... I felt strongly enough about what happened and was curious and decided to go look at it. And then when I looked at it, I just couldn't help but make a little something. And, all right. Thank you, everybody.